This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman and a girl. Come on and scream. One more time. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. Let's scream for the ladies. Man made the cars, take us over the road. Man made the train, carried a heavy load. Man made the electric lights, take us out of the dark. Man made the boats, he made it just like Noah made the ark. Wow, this is a man's world. Wow, wow, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Ezra, 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 Ezra. Woo! This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, wow, without a woman or a girl. Here's another verse. Man thinks about the little baby girls and the baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man made them toys. Everything that man has made, he can. You know man makes money, he makes it to buy from other men. Oh, this is a man's world. But it would be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. Ezra, I think you do a better job. Come on. Ezra, somebody scream. A man is lost without a woman. He's lost. Said he lost. God made Adam, formed him out of the dust of the ground. Said it's not good for man to live alone, so he reached inside of man woman, pretty woman, sensual woman. He's lost without a woman. Y'all scream. I said he's lost without a woman. Said it wouldn't be nothing. Said it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. All the ladies scream. And a girl. Yeah. Thank you. Woo. That was for Rama. Mr. Dudette, we love you. We love all of you.
Well, good morning, good evening. Hey, everybody. This is your girl, Boss Lady, coming all the way from East St. Louis. Listen, I am so glad y'all decided to join me on this Saturday morning. Yes, listen. When I got the video this morning, I was like, what? Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, what is this? Listen, but I loved it. Listen, I love that video because I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't expecting it, but I loved it. When I tell you I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. And when I tell you Quartet is one of those genres where we can reach anybody, everybody. I don't care what it is. But anyway, so as y'all know, I have Pastor Tim Woodson this morning, and he has such a rich history and he has so much going on that I pray that we can get it within the next 55 minutes. Because I told y'all I've been getting fussed at here a lot here lately. And another thing I want y'all to know, I do have my hat on today because I got a hair appointment and I don't want to hear y'all mouth. Thank you. Hey, Josh. I want to hear y'all mouth today. I have a hair appointment today. And yeah, I ain't studying y'all. So it is what it is today. But Tim has such a rich history. We're going to talk about his book. We're going to talk about we got so much to talk about. The groups he's been a part, the group he's a part. We just got a lot to talk about. Like, seriously. Hey, Bobby. Hey, everybody. Man, listen. I just don't want to take up all the time. And we do have a special presentation because we got a lot going on. So y'all do me a favor, my little brother on. And if you ever see my little brother, he's not really nothing about him as little, but I call him my little brother. And anyway. So I'm going to bring up Pastor Tim Woodson. And ladies, don't y'all go crazy. Don't y'all go crazy over Tim Woodson because he's my guest. So don't y'all be putting up those crazy comments up here, all right? Because we know it ain't fine, but we're going to be talking about gospel stuff today. It don't be in my inbox. Thank you. God bless y'all. We saved today. That's all I'm going to say about that. Praise the Lord. But anyway, all right, y'all. Y'all put your hands together and let's bring up Pastor Tim Woodson.
Hey, Boss Lady, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, Pastor.
Good to see you this morning or this afternoon, wherever you're watching from. We thank God. Thank God for you having us on.
Yeah, I had to let the ladies know they had to have some act right today.
Some what?
Some act right.
Oh, Lord Jesus. It's all right. We're going to have fun this morning. We're going to have a good time. We're going to
We're
talk
gonna have
about
a
some
really
things
good
going to make
time.
your head spin, y'all. So y'all stay tuned.
Yes. And you know, I really want you guys listen because Pastor Woodson has a book that's out, you know, talking about singleness, red flags. I really want you guys to ask as many questions as you possibly can. Because this is the time for it, because we really want to talk about the book.
Okay.
And if you got any questions, this is the time that you guys ask all the questions that you possibly can. And we want you guys to write me to purchase the book and all that other good stuff, right? So yes, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, one of those things. Okay. Where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we start? I don't know where we start. Pastor Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you get your start in Quartet? Because you've been in this thing for a
A
very, very
long
long time.
time, long time. Wow, boss lady, it's been a long time. Years ago, I was a small boy. My father was a quartet singer, and most of us that sang quartet, we was born into it. And my
Yeah.
father was singing with the original Airs of Harmony out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. And everywhere he went, I was there with him, right there by his side, holding on to his legs because he couldn't holler. You know, while he was singing, I was on stage with him. So he taught me how to sing, taught me how to play guitar, and the rest is history. And I've been doing it ever since I was 5 years old.
Really,
Oh yeah.
really, 5 years old. And you know, a lot of people that sing quartet, that's pretty much how they kind of got they started, like from pew babies. Like
Right.
they family started it, you know what I'm saying? It was somebody they knew and they kind of just pushed them on in there and they just had a love for it and just continued on with the legacy. And that's why I tell people now it's like we want to see quartet to keep continually to grow. We're gonna have to bring our babies in it, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much get their feet wet. And you know, so
That's
yeah.
the only way it's going to have life. You got to incorporate and embrace the young people. That's why a lot of churches are dying because we won't release our young people to
Mhm.
flow and to operate in ministry. Same thing in quartet. You gotta, you know, they may drive a little different than we do. They may dress a little different than we do, but you have to embrace that so that quartet can keep on living.
Yeah, that is so true. And one more thing, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Getting on up there. I'm telling you, getting up there.
It's okay. I just had a birthday too. So
Well,
it's
you sure did. Happy birthday to
thank
you.
you. I
I think I
know.
teased you about your birthday. I'm not going to say what I said online, but I teased you.
Listen, as soon as I turned 45, I started getting cramps in my ankle. I said, now wait a minute, devil. What?
Right.
I never had cramp in my ankle before.
Oh my goodness. That's something terrible. That is
Yeah, I
something
said, this is a
terrible.
spirit. This is a spirit. Hey, Jewel. Jewel Taylor from St.
Hey,
Louis.
is that Jewel there? Hey, Jewel.
Yes.
Joshua, good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, Jewel. And Joshua Richardson. And we do got a special presentation from KOD.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Yes. We got so much going on in this show. I'm just gonna try to squeeze it in. I'm trying not to be so long, but yeah, we got a lot going on in this show. But yeah, so you started when you was 5. So how did you get started with the Mighty Clouds of Joy though?
Oh boy, you got a few minutes?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes.
My dad took me around to see all of the pros. The first pro group I saw was Willie Banks and the Messengers, and I fell in love with Willie Banks and the Messengers. And Dad said, "Well, don't get too excited. I got some more to show you." And one Saturday night in 1984, he took me to Grand. I was living in Battle Creek, Michigan at the time. Took me to Grand Rapids to see the Mighty Clouds of Joy. I was 14 years old. And boy, I'm telling you, I was mesmerized back in the day. Now, I'm telling you, the Mighty Clouds of Joy back in the day was like the Michael Jacksons of gospel music. They were. I'm serious.
What?
Oh my goodness. See, you're not old enough. You don't remember this.
Yeah.
They were the Michael Jacksons of gospel. And when they walked in the house, you knew they were there. So here I am, a little 14-year-old boy, mesmerized by Joe Lagon's voice. And after the program, my father took me to their record table
introduced me to Joe, and Joe had me back behind the record table holding up their records. And I told Joe, I said, one day I'm going to sing with you. And he told me at 14 years old, if you can dream it, you can have it. Again, now back then, the Mighty Clouds were superstars.
Yeah.
So, years went by. I testified this about all this in my new record, my new album. Years went by, and in 1999, I got a call from Joe and says, "I need you," and the rest is history. So since 1999, on and off, I was in and out because of ministry, but I sang with him up until the time he passed away.
So how did he know to call you? Were you guys like friends, associates, or?
Well, we always, after I really learned how to carry myself as a professional, that opened up doors for groups that I was singing with to be on the same programs as Joe. I sung with a group called the Mighty GTs out of Lansing, Michigan. We patterned ourselves after the Clouds. Everything the Clouds did, we have to do. The way they dressed, the tour bus, everything. Yeah. And Joe recognized that. So he knew me from a teenager. And I grew up, and like I said, we always ran across each other. And he called, and hey, I took the job. Quick, fast, and hurry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how many groups? Okay. I got it. I understand.
Is it coming together?
Yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. So when he called you, did you take on a lead position, or what position did you take on when you started singing with the Mighty Clouds?
I was singing top.
Okay.
Michael Cook, the late Michael Cook, had resigned at the time, and he called me, and that's when I came in and I sung top for the Clouds. I sung baritone for maybe a year when Richard was not with us, but most part I've always sang top with the Mighty Clouds of Joy. So it was between myself, Michael Cook. We were back and forth in the group, back and forth. It wasn't Michael Cook, it was me. It was Michael McCollin. So we were just a part of the Clouds, a part of that sound. So I was never, quote, a lead singer. I sang the Paul Beasley stuff pretty much.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So by being with such great legends, because even today they are still great legends.
Yeah.
What can you honestly say, being around them so much and traveling with them? What lifelong lessons did you learn from them that you still carry with you today, that you possibly even pass on to your group members that you have now?
I learned from Joe Lagan. And a lot of us knew him personally off stage, but on stage, it's how to be professional, how to carry yourself in the eyes of the public, dressing the right way before you sing, because people see you before they hear you. So we could not come into the program in our pajamas. We couldn't come some kids are doing that. We couldn't come to the program in flip-flops. Hair uncombed. We couldn't come to this program smelling like marijuana. That was not allowed. That was not allowed. So I learned how. Now, what you do off stage, on your own time, that's your business. But in the eyes of the public, carry yourself as gentlemen. That's what I learned most from the Mighty Clouds of Joy.
Oh, wow. Do you think that not just Quartet, but just in artists, I guess just in the music industry, do you think that a lot of musicians are just, I guess just in the industry period, that we have lost the professionalism, that because of social media we have I guess, how can I put it, have lost the professionalism? We have let our hair down too much because of social media. You think we have let our hair down too much? Have let people see sides of us that they shouldn't be seeing? You know what I'm saying?
I say this much. Quartet has lost its prestige.
Okay.
When you thought about the Mighty Clouds of Joy, the Gospel Keynotes, Pilgrim Jubilees, Jackson Southernairs, groups like that, Highway QCs, You thought about excellence. Again, now I'm not saying those guys had it all together, because we did not. What the young folks are doing today, we did it back in the day. We just wasn't wide open with it. You understand? And you thought about professionalism. So now it's like we're just wide open. You know, we don't care who knows about our personal business. We don't care what we do in the eyes of the public. And, you know, pretty much people have to esteem you when you're singing the gospel. And you can't have that esteem and that respect, and you're living any kind of way all in the open. You can't do it. You can't do it. You just can't. So I would say Quartet has lost its prestige. You know, I was, even now, not to talk all night, the Singing Stars, Tommy Ellis and Singing Stars. We were with them several months ago, and they were walking around the program in full suit. I'm talking about they were clean from head to toe, had them shiny jackets on. And I looked at Big O. I said, hey, man, y'all got your uniform on already? He said, no, this is our walk around clothes.
Okay.
This is our walk around clothes. We're going to change it now. And we've lost that. We've lost that. Carry yourself with excellence.
Yeah.
People ought to. I could talk about this all day, Boss Lady.
Yeah.
Quartet has lost, for the lack of better words, its magic. You know, when you saw your favorite artist walk in the building, you just felt some type of way. You know, you felt that you were in the same room as royalty. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I got you. I understand.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying. Oh, he's freezing.
I'm freezing?
Oh, there you go. Could be me too. Could be me. You good? You good?
Okay.
All right. Oh man. Yeah. And everyone in the comments, they are in complete agreement. It could be my internet too. I think everyone is in complete agreement. And a lot of times I truly believe that groups use that as an intimidation. It's a lot of intimidation, because I remember when I used to play ball that even the boys basketball team, like they would come in with full-fledged neckties, suits, you know, everybody, it showed unity. It showed that, man, we about our business, and everyone sat together. Everyone wasn't all over the gym. Everyone, you know what I'm saying? It was like they studied the team that was playing before them, because they knew at one point in time they was going to play them. So it was almost like it was a strategy to it, you know what I'm saying? And I think now people really don't see it as that. But I get exactly what you're saying when you know, it brings almost like prestige. You know what I'm saying? When you come in, you looking nice, you're smelling good. People realize that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, that's such and such that's coming in, you know, and people really do see you before they hear you.
They see you before they hear you.
They really do.
That's right. That's right. And you just got to step the game up, fellas, young ladies. Let's step our game up and really bring Quartet back. Or I don't want to say back, better than what has ever been.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh man, that was good. Because you know what, to be honest, a couple of weeks, no, it was about a week or two ago, I did an Ecclesia edition, and I had I call them the Three Amigos. I had Harvey, Bishop Neil Robeson, and I had Esther and Miss Esther, and Harvey said the same exact thing. He said that a lot of groups, not that they're not good, that it's not that they can't sing. He said a lot of the groups get taken, or their points are taken or docked from them, is because their attire. Mm-hmm. They get deduct from a lot of their points, are they do not dress accordingly, and people do not realize that, yes, you have to dress accordingly. You know what I'm saying? That you got to have on the same shoes, your clothes, and all that stuff. And yeah, it makes so much sense.
Right. And, you know, you don't, you know what, we know it's a new day, and we know that a lot of groups don't even wear uniforms anymore. We know that's not a requirement, but whatever you have on, make sure it's decent. Make sure that it's pressed. Make sure that your pants, young men, are not sagging behind your behind. See, you haven't been to jail, so you don't know really what that means. When a man, I'm just me, boss lady.
I know, I hear you.
You don't know what that means to have your pants below your buttocks.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what that means. That's an invitation. Well, let me stop right there. You just
Oh, now, not an invitation.
on stage looking that way. I don't care what they're doing in the streets. I don't care what the rappers are doing. I don't care what when we're trying to set a new trend. No, you are singing the gospel, and the core demographic for a gospel quartet audience is ages 40 to 54. That's the core demographic. I don't care how young your group is. I don't care if you are in your 20s, your 30s. The core demographic, all you got to do is do the study and find out the true numbers, are 40 to 54. And us grown folk don't want to see your behind when you're singing.
And okay, so saying that as far as the age bracket, how do you think that we can bring younger people into Quartet as far as the age demographic? Because when I travel, everyone knows I travel across this country and I do see younger people.
Yeah.
But I feel like how can we bring more younger people into the market as far as Quartet? How can we get, be more, appeasing to the younger market? What do you think we can do to have younger people to come and want to be, a part of Quartet?
Well, you embrace it. I mean, the young people are doing it. Great young groups like Chubbs, D. Morton, he's doing a good job. What's them young boys? Men of Praise, they're doing a great job. Glorified, all these up and coming young groups that are representing Quartet the right way. We have to embrace them. So us older people, us AARP people, we can't not be afraid of the younger generation. We have to embrace them, bring them in on a larger, major scale, and let them be heard, and just like we came along in our 20s and 30s, they got to come along too, so we have to embrace them, coach them, mentor them. And that's another thing that I'm going to get off into. Every group or every quartet singer needs a mentor. You need someone greater than you, because you don't know it all. When I was in my 20s and my 30s, I thought I knew it all, until I was set down by a Spencer Taylor Jr. of the Highway QCs, set down by my father, set down with Joe Lagun, Richard Wallace, and these great people that have been doing it all their life and just taking the advice and now applying it to my generation. That's how you bring the younger group in. You don't have to fix what ain't broke, but you can add to it and make it better. And these young groups, I'm telling you, I can't keep up with them. They are, sometimes they toss me the mic. I said, no. One time, Charlie Patterson tossed me the mic. I said, man, what you doing? I can't hang with y'all young guys. I can't do it. But we just have to embrace them and give them a chance to be seen, and don't feel that no one's trying to take food off of your table. No, they're keeping Quartet alive.
Yeah. And you know what? It's so funny. Lord have mercy. So there's a young guy that's out here, and he's one of my good friends from Clubhouse. I know you heard of Daryl KOD.
Yeah.
He did one of your songs.
He did? Which one?
You want to listen to it?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Give you a good minute of it. How about this? Is that okay? I hope Daryl is on here.
Okay.
Daryl, if you're on here, please let me know you're on here. Come on, we're gonna listen to it together, and y'all please don't log off. We're gonna listen to it together, okay?
Okay.
So y'all give me one second. because people like Daryl, it's such a broad I don't know, it's a broad market where it's a place for everyone in Quartet.
Right.
It's a place for everyone. And because people like Daryl, I think it's just so awesome where it brings a spotlight to Quartet. I think it brings a spotlight to Quartet. And And he did one of your songs, and I think it is so cute and funny. So here we go. We're gonna listen to just a little bit, and then we're gonna go. When we come back, we're gonna talk about your book because not only are you a quartet artist, but you are a published author.
Praise the Lord.
So, hey, Daryl is on. So here we go. We're gonna listen to a little bit of Daryl Rector's version of your song. Here we go. Let's see.
How many thank God for the power of the Holy Ghost? Come on, let's get together and have a good time. I need y'all to meet me right down here in the front. I want to fellowship with you. Come on now, clap your hand. I want to tell you this, listen. Everything is moving by the power of God. Everything is moving by the power of God. Everything is moving, y'all. Everything is moving. Yes, it is. Yeah. Can I say it again? Look at here, church. Rose this morning by God. Got up out of my bed, y'all. Yeah, I rose this morning by the power of God. Everything,
you never heard it?
is moving by the power of God.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
We have a group chat, and my guys put that in the group chat. I'm like, wait a minute. He was joking, right? That was a joke.
He remakes he covers everybody's song in Quartet.
But was he joking? That's the question. Okay. God bless his heart.
Oh, I don't know if it's joking or not, but he remakes everybody's songs in Quartet.
God bless his heart and his ministry. And I want to thank him for bringing awareness to our version of Moving by the Power. Brother Daryl, we appreciate you, man. Thank you. All advertising is good advertising.
See? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That was funny. Oh.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Quartet has so many areas where even the young people, like, it's so many. Yeah, it's so much you can really do. Hey, girl. Everybody just think it's so funny. Hey, Jonas.
Oh, my God. What an honor. That was an honor.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. So, going from that, you got a book that's out, right?
Yeah. You
got a book. What's the name of the book?
The name of the book is Red Flags, Triggers, and Traumas. Red Flags, Triggers, and Traumas. Identifying the warning signs in relationships and owning them in you.
Okay, this is why I wanted to take the second half of this interview and just talk about that.
Sure.
That's why I wanted to transition, because baby, this is probably for me.
Me too.
For me. Hey, y'all. So if y'all have any relationship questions, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. I know y'all still laughing at that video. Look, Mark Buller said that was fun. They still laughing at that song.
Wow.
You guys get a chance, go follow Daryl Rector. Daryl has so many songs. He got so many songs. And follow him on YouTube. He got tons of songs. So yes, everybody think that's funny. Go follow him. But we're about to talk about Pastor Woodson book and talk about triggers and all this red flags. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I've been divorced 2 years.
Okay.
And when I tell you dating, I've been married all of my adult life, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know nothing about dating.
Right.
I don't know how to date.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know how to date. I don't know nothing about dating. I don't. especially in 2023, 24. I don't know nothing about dating.
Oh my God.
Everything is just fun. It's just like, this is what y'all doing.
That's what they're
Especially
doing.
social media is just, everything is weird. Like to me, everything is just so weird. I mean, can you tell us a little bit about the book without telling everything about the book?
Sure. Well, let me just piggyback on what you said, then I'll jump into the book.
Okay.
Dating in this dispensation or era is different than we become. Just like you, I was married at 19 years old, right out of high school, got married, stayed married for 30 years. So dating, what are you talking about? What is that? You know, so things happen. I wasn't the best husband in the beginning of my marriage, but at the end, I got it together. But when I got it together, guess what, man? It was too late.
Yeah.
You know, she had given up, you know, so she decided to, you know, to move on, and we got divorced. We're still good friends today. And I took a year off, didn't do anything, didn't talk to a woman, none of that stuff. And after that time went by, I say, okay, it's time. I'm going to start to date. I did not know how to date because in my mind, I'm still married. I've been married all my life. You know, so the young lady that I started to date, you know, I started to treat her as my wife. And I was talking to my pastor because things started to get rocky. And I said, why is she tripping? Because, you know, I'm treating her as she's my wife. And he said, did she ask you to do that? And I'm like, no, sir, she didn't. That's your problem. You're not married anymore. You're dating. She wants to get to know you. Slow down. So therefore, when you are coming out of a relationship, you're coming out of a marriage, things happen. You need to sit down, take your time, and get whole. And don't carry excess baggage from your previous marriage over into the new one. You got to learn how to fall in love with yourself before you try to bring anybody else in your spectrum. And when I did that, after that relationship fell through, now things are looking up for me. But I can talk about relationships all day long. You know why, boss lady? I've blown it for years. And that's true. It was me. That's where the book comes from. Okay, why didn't the marriage work? Okay, why didn't this relationship work? Why didn't this friendship work with this lady? She was great. She was good to me. Why didn't it work with XYZ? So I stopped pointing the fingers at the women and started looking at myself. What am I doing wrong that these relationships aren't working? What can I do better? So therefore, the book was birthed. Red flags, triggers, and traumas. We have to stop ignoring the red flags in the beginning of the relationship, thinking that God is going to change a person. Oh, I'm going to pray for him. He's got potential. I'm going to pray for her. She's got potential. No, that person has to want to be able to get themselves together by themselves. You can't change anybody. Now, you see a red flag. You see the neglect. You see the lack of communication. You see the rejection right up front. Why are you still subjecting yourself to something that you know is unhealthy for you? So therefore, I looked at myself. But you can jump in anytime because I when I get to talking, I'll just talk. I'm a talker.
You're good. You're good.
I looked at myself and I said, okay, let me check out my behaviors. Let me get my actions in check. Let me look at the patterns of my life and see where I'm blowing it. Let me get these things together that I've been ignoring for years. And in my studying and even through therapy, I went through therapy too. I recognized I had issues that I had to deal with. One of my main issues was losing. I don't like to lose. So when I feel like I'm about to lose a woman or lose a business or whatever, I go into survival mode. I go into just being too much for an individual, clinginess. And that's okay. Wait a minute. So what I'm thinking that's drawing her to me is actually pushing her away because I was a person, this is past tense, no longer. I was a person who was too much for a woman. always in your face. What you doing? Where you going? Why ain't you called? You told me to call you at XYZ time. You did not answer your phone. Who you with? You got a nigga over there, excuse my French. You know, what you doing? Because I still had baggage on stuff that happened in my marriage, and I carried it over into these new relationships. So I was the one with the red flag.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it takes a lot of men don't want to admit this. You know, we blame the women for everything. You know, she did this, she don't want to do this. But no, you need to get yourself together, and you need to work on your lack of communication. You need to work on your disrespectfulness. You need to work on your dishonesty. You need to work on your emotional abuse that you put these women through. All these things, you have to do your work. You have to do your work before you even contemplate this, from male and female, bringing anybody into your world.
So I have a question. So with triggers, if you have a trigger with someone, like if someone does something that's a trigger, does that mean that possibly you, like, that person automatically like kind of disqualifies them for being in a relationship with you? Or is it something you still need to be healed from?
Your trigger could be your trauma.
Okay.
So, you know, young lady I was dating with, seriously considering marriage, I would do things, didn't mean no harm.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she bust out and say, "Don't do that." I'm like, "Do what?" You know, you reminded me of my ex fiance, boy, whatever he was, my ex-husband, you know. And I'm like, I just asked you to take some medicine to help you get over this flu bug.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I asked you for. You know, would you take this medicine? No, I don't want the medicine. Babe, if you take the medicine, it'll make you feel better. I don't want the medicine. I said, babe, would you please take the medicine? I don't want the doggone medicine.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, where does that come from?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my ex, he tried to force stuff on me. So I triggered a reminder of a trauma that she went through that had nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm paying the consequences of Johnny, and I didn't even know Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing to do, again, is go through your the work and just slow down and learn. You can date yourself. You can date yourself. You can love yourself. You can take yourself on vacation all by yourself. Enjoy your life. And when you get to the point where you are whole, then you will draw in the right woman. You'll draw in the right man. But as long as you're out there trying to seek and search and find, you're just going to draw in the same people with the same issues, just with a different name. That's why a lot of women come out of abusive relationships, and lo and behold, they're back in an abusive relationship because they have the same man with a different name because they haven't done their work.
And you know what? I think a lot of times, especially us women, that's in our 40s, you know, going into 50s, you know, we just have this fear of growing old by ourselves because, you know, we're going through that midlife changes, going through changes in our body, going through menopause and all this premenopausal stuff. And because I just turned 45, and I promise you, I really feel like I was going through a midlife change. Like maybe a month before I turned 45, I was going through this thing of what is wrong with me? Like I really felt, because you know I'm single, and I'm like seriously was starting to have like some anxiety type of things of like I'm gonna be by myself all my life, you know, and I really did not want to have my standards and stuff to be like to pull my standards down to just date anything or anybody and all this other stuff. And I think a lot of times, you know, and I will say men probably go through it too, you know what I'm saying? Just the anxiety of just dating. And now you watch, when you go on social media, you see all these videos and all these memes about dating and, telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, it makes you feel some type of way where you just say, you know what, forget it. Like, it almost make you just want to make you throw your hands up, so you don't want to be a hermit, but you really do want the companionship, what I'm saying? And by us being at our age, of course, a lot of stuff kind of have so many red flags and a lot of stuff will bring on triggers. But how do we kind of like find peace in the storm of dating without feeling overwhelmed? Because dating in our older midlife age, it do seem overwhelming. It seem overwhelming trying to date. Especially when you just don't want to be by yourself, So
Well, being by ourselves sometimes is the best thing for us, boss lady. Funny you said that, because you're right. As we get older, one of our worst fears is dying alone. I would have never imagined at 21 years old that I will be 54, single, living by myself in a totally different state than the majority of my family. I would never, ever imagine that. The lady that I married at the time, great lady, she's a sweetheart, but we just grew apart. You understand? And I thought that we would be holding each other's hand when we closed our eyes to die, but that didn't work that way. So now I'm in a place of solitude, and what has helped me, and I want to see the people put some. This is my lane here. I want to see the people put some comments in and ask questions. I've learned, boss lady, how to embrace solitude. It ain't fun.
No, it's not.
But I've learned how to embrace solitude. And many of us, we fear solitude. We take solitude and we misinterpret it for loneliness.
Yeah.
Okay? Solitude is a time for self-discovery. Solitude is a time for you to get to know yourself and to grow yourself. Somebody should have wrote that down. Know
Yeah.
And grow yourself. You ought to take pleasure in your own company. You can be fun all by yourself. It doesn't seem like it's possible. You can have fun all by yourself. You can take yourself out to dinner and meet new friends, go out with coworkers, just enjoy yourself. Take pleasure in your own company. I'm telling you what helped me, because I'm going to be truthful with you, boss lady. When I come out of that divorce, my mother had just passed. Me and my mother was like this. You understand me? And then the relationship that I proposed to a young lady, that fell apart. I almost lost my mind, literally. Literally, of the constant repetitive losing, the constant repetitive of just trying and failing over and over and over again. But now I've learned how to embrace the things that I enjoy doing. I'm embracing my hobbies. I'm embracing my passions for music. I'm embracing my passion for being an entrepreneur, building my businesses. I'm embracing all of this stuff. And when I'm embracing it now, it's taking me to a deeper path, and it's preparing me to be the better man, or a man that's whole for the right woman when she comes along.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, next time, and it's my goal, I want to be married again. I do. Marriage can be a blessing. Marriage can be beautiful. And when the Lord opens a door for me to meet that woman and marry her, I'm going to tell you, she's going to get a man that, I'm not bragging, but she's going to get a man that's ready to love. She's going to get a man that's ready to revere and esteem her and to cover her. Because now I know how. I didn't know how then.
Yeah.
And that's okay. If you don't know how, be honest. Tell the person that you're with, I don't have the wherewithal to give you what you're looking for. And sometimes you got to release them and let them go on and find that person that's right for them, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, because I think, I don't know. I don't want to say like our generation that's coming up behind us. I don't think a lot of people are dating to be married. I don't think that's the goal anymore.
Mm-mm.
You know, I think the goal is just to have fun and just,
And there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I don't think that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? It's just to have fun.
But you know what, lady? Say that.
Yeah, say it at the beginning. Don't waste my time.
Say that at the beginning. Don't be coming
Yeah.
and getting my hopes up that you want to be married one day, and then all of a sudden, 90 days in a relationship, I just want to date and see what's out there.
Yeah.
That's fine too. Just say that up front. And when I'm dating now, in my dating experience, I'll tell a woman up front, listen, I just want to be your friend.
Yeah.
And from there, we will cultivate and grow into, first of all, being the best of friends. And then from there, we may cultivate and be in the best of relationship and eventually marriage.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to tell you, here in Atlanta, Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's a difference. When a woman gets hold of you in Atlanta because of the
culture.
There you go.
That's the best word.
The culture of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
When they meet a real man,
yeah,
they try to snatch him up.
Absolutely.
Quick,
I get it. I understand why.
Yeah, but everybody ain't trying to be snatched up quick.
Yeah.
So if I've known you for 90 days, what are we doing talking about marriage?
Yeah. But hold on now. Let me say this. A lot of people say that usually men know, like within the first 90, like between the first 3 months to 4 months, if you are the one or not.
They know if you have the wherewithal to be the one.
The what?
Not that you are the one.
The what you could say at first though? What did you call it? Wherewithal. What that mean?
Come on, Buffalo. They have a notion. Okay, wow, she's got this quality, she's got these values, she's got this good characteristic. So therefore, she could possibly be that one. Not saying that you that one. You are wife material.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you're my wife.
Okay.
Feel me? I could be husband material. Doesn't mean that I am your husband. So the dating process now gives us the opportunity to get to know each other and to learn what type of crazy we are. Because everybody got a little crazy in them. And if I don't take my time to learn you don't agree with that, but I'm going to point it out a little. If I don't take my time to learn you and learn what type of crazy you are, and you learn what type of crazy I am, and then lo and behold, we are married, and something come up out of the blue because I didn't take my time. Whose fault is that? It's ours. So no, just because that's true. We do know.
Really? So that is true.
About 90 days, and at that 90-day mark, I'm like this. It's been great. It's been fun. Thank God for you and your ministry, but it's not working for me any longer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you just have to be upfront with people. Don't lead people on. Don't just hang them on by a string, and in your heart, you don't want them. Why are you playing with their emotions?
Well, maybe because it's something about them that you need or like about them that you're holding on to. It's some type of benefit.
Something. Say that again. One more time.
It's something about them that you need or like from them. It's a benefit that you keep them around.
And okay, it's a benefit that you keep. Listen to what you said. Something that you need or like about them, and you keep them around.
Yeah.
Okay. So the need and the want really has nothing to do with them. I'm not saying you, just saying in general.
Right.
It's something in you that you need to fulfill. Bring yourself into that wholeness. That way, you would recognize, okay, yeah, he's got this going right for him, but he's got 9 other things. He ain't sweet.
He ain't sweet.
So what are you gonna do? Lean on that one thing that you need and want and like, or those 9 things that knowing this joker ain't sweet, he ain't for you. Why are you
holding on to him?
because I don't know, is this a PG program?
No, I mean, say what you gotta say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a pastor, y'all, but I'm real. Okay.
Yeah, come on, let's get it.
Let me see, how can I fix it up to make it sound sanctified? He may know all the spots
Mm-hmm.
and how you want to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
It may blow your wig back.
All right, blow your wig back.
But is that enough? Is that enough to maintain a good, healthy relationship? No,
Right.
it is not. Because one day, Father Time is going to creep in and destroy what Mother Nature has created, as Slim and the Supreme Angels used to say. And the way that she used to be able to put that leg back yonder, she ain't gonna be able to put it back there
Yoga.
in about 10 years. The way, I'm just serious. The way that he used to, make you holler and scream, that may not
Right.
work forever. So it's more than sex. Not saying what you're saying. This is just a point that I'm making. It's more than just physical attraction. It's more than just a physical feeling. You have to know that you know that you know that you know that this is the one that complements who you are, what you are, and where you're going in life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. You're talking good. That's true.
And you know what? Misty said something, and I'm gonna put this on there, and then I'll let you give the interview back to you.
It's good. It's okay. It's okay.
Misty said it's not enough. You know what else is not enough?
What's not enough?
Love.
Yeah.
Love is not enough.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that.
It's not.
It's not.
You can love a person. I'm telling you, you can love them, but still there's something there that's hindering, and if you overlook that something, believe in God. Oh, I'm gonna fast and pray. God's gonna make a way. He's gonna just change him. No, not until he wants to be changed. You understand? So love is not enough. Love is great. Thank God for it. But it's not enough for a healthy relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish you could see your expression. I wish you could see your own expression, boss lady. You like,
I know, because love can be so blinding. It can be so blinding. Like it really can.
Has to be. That's right, Felicia. It has to be more than just love. You understand? Now, if I can tell you right now, and the young lady that I'm cultivating or trying to cultivate with right now, I don't think that she will get offended for me saying this. But as far as my ex-fiance, I still have love for her. I do. I do. But it's a different type of love now. You understand? Yeah. And the love that we shared for each other was not enough to keep us together, or we would still be together, right? Yeah. There has to be another level. But go ahead.
I don't have nothing to say.
Yes, you do. Let the Lord use you.
I have nothing to say. I really don't. I don't have anything to say because it's so true.
Right.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just reading the comments. Like the comments are going too fast. I can't keep up with them. I'm trying to.
Let's deal with some of them. If they have any questions, let's deal with. This is fun. I love doing this.
No one is really asking any questions.
Okay.
Like I wish you guys had answered. Now, I wish you guys had asked any questions. Ask your questions about relationships, red flags, triggers, and we can deal with them. Like I'm willing to stay on as long because listen, my hair appointment is not till 3:30. Y'all listen, that's why I got my boss hat on because my hair appointment is not till 3:30. So yeah. So if y'all got some questions, y'all better come on. Well, I guess I do have a question. How soon is too soon to fall in love?
There's no time measurement.
Ooh, wait a minute, because some people say it is now.
So, okay, there is no time measurement. There is no ruler to measure when you fall in love with a person. Your heart falls. Can you control that? You can put a damper on it. You can keep it in check.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Jesse, good to see you, bro. But no, falling in love might happen on week 2. But is it expedient for you to open up your mouth and say that to the person you just met? Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. You know, you want to keep that to yourself and grow, because you can't control, you can't help who you love. You just can't. You're not a robot. You're not a robot. You understand? And sometimes we are in love with the wrong person because we have not identified the, how do you say the word, toxicity? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
In them. We overlook it. Doesn't mean that you don't love them. That's why I say love is not enough. Everything I say, I got something to back it up with. Love is not enough. So, you know, we overlook how to recognize a toxic relationship. A lot of us are on this broadcast right now as we speak, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever time zone you are in, and you are in a toxic relationship and you are ignoring it. Some of us don't even know how to recognize it because we were brought up in toxic families. We were brought up in dysfunctional families. We were brought up in hell and chaos. So we're just accustomed to being misused. We're just accustomed to being treated the wrong way. So how do you identify if your relationship is toxic?
That's a good question.
It's good?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Number 1, constant negativity. Constant negative. There's always something.
Okay.
Always something. Always, oh, woe is me. Always murmuring. Always complaining. Always fussing over the smallest, minute thing. That person has a problem. They are negative people. All right? Negative emotions. They're always criticizing you. What you got that on for? Where you going with that? You know, it's okay to be honest. Okay, babe, there's sometimes, I'm with my lady, not now, this is past tense, and she says, well, I'm going to wear this. I don't say, you shouldn't wear that. You look fat in that. No, babe, why don't you wear this? I think this dress or these shoes kind of exemplifies your whole outfit. It'll look a lot better if you wear this. So stop criticizing and stop being negative. Another way to recognize if you're in a toxic relationship. We're supposed to be talking about Quartet singing. Why are we talking about this, Boss Lady?
Because you got a book out that's about relationships. Oh my God. Come on.
Lack of support.
Okay.
Lack of support. You want them there for everything that you got going on, and you can't support them in what they got going on. You understand? You want them there and celebrating you for your new promotion. They get promoted. Oh, okay, cool. Congratulations. You trying to build a business and they're there supporting you in your business. And when it's time for them to build their business, you don't support them. Whatever, lack of support, control and manipulation. How many out there have ever experienced control and manipulation in your relationship? That's a toxic relationship. But we are believing God to change that person. And I'm telling you, I am one to tell you, boss lady, that I thank God for deliverance because I was the one in relationships in my past that was controlling.
What? Not you.
Yeah, me. I set my rump down. I sat down and I said, okay, let me fix this. Why am I controlling? You know, I ain't gonna call no names out, but there's somebody on this broadcast right now. And the first thing she told me is that you controlling. I said, no, I ain't. I ignored it. Then the next lady, you controlling.
Oh, too many witnesses.
No, I ain't. Then the next lady, you know what? You got control issues. I said, wait a minute now. Let me do my work and figure out where in the world am I controlling or trying to manipulate. And it's pretty much disregarding other people's feelings. That's what controlling is all about. So,
now we do have a question though. I don't know if you okay, we do have a question. Her question is coming from Misty, and she said, my question is, Pastor Woodson, is there a timeline on how long one should wait to begin dating again after a breakup?
There's no timeline. It is pretty much however long it takes for you to come into wholeness. And only you will know when you're ready. If you're still, say, for instance, you broke up with somebody last month, and this month you're still dreaming about them. This month you still want to pick up the phone and call them. This month you still want to drive by the house and see who's parked in this driveway. This month you still want to, I wonder how he's doing. Maybe I should go over and take him a plate of food. You're not ready. You're not over that individual. You'll know. So there's no specific timeline. Everybody is different. It took me, oh my God, 3 years. Took me 3 years.
Oh, wow.
But there's no timeline.
And you know what? Well, I can only speak for me. Usually when I break up with someone, I done broke up with them way before we physically broke up.
Right.
Yeah.
Gone a long time ago.
I've been gone.
Lord have mercy.
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Sorry. I've been gone out the door. My body here, but my emotions and brain is,
Yeah.
I know. I don't know if that's good or bad, but yeah, I'm good at that.
And another mistake that we make, Boss Lady, then we're going to talk about some music in a while, is that we think that getting with another guy or another woman is going to help you to get over the last person. That's the worst thing you could do.
Is it?
The worst thing. Girl, you just need to get you some, and that'll get you'll get over him. I'm real.
Everybody says that though.
And it's false. It's a false narrative that we're painting. You got to take time to heal. You have to take time to heal. If, God forbid, you go outside and you stumble and you injure your ankle or your shin, and you don't go to the doctor and get it placed right or bandaged right, but you go out the next day trying to play basketball, what are you going to do with that broken bone? It's going to get worse, and it's not going to heal right because you didn't sit yourself down long enough for the body to do what it needs to do to get you whole again. Same thing emotionally. We just one guy after the next, one lady after the next. It's ridiculous.
So true. That's so true. And I think we all, yeah, we do that. I think we do it. Like
We all do.
Yeah, we do it.
We all do.
I need your book.
I'm gonna send it to you. Send me your address in the inbox when we get off here, and I'm gonna send you one.
Yeah, I need your book.
I need my book.
Yes. Hey.
I'm serious, and I wrote it. I need my book.
How can anybody get your book? Where's your book located at?
Well, right now it's online only. You go to barnesandnoble.com, and in the search bar, just type in my name, and it'll come up. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. I need that book.
It'll bless you. It will bless you. It blesses me every time that I make a mistake or handle a lady the wrong way. I go back to this book. Okay, now you said this. Now why ain't you doing it? You know.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on. Let me upload it right quick. So people could know exactly what this book looks like. I am just like, yeah, I'm screwed up. I'm just gonna be honest. I am so screwed up. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm so screwed up, y'all.
That's it. That's it right there.
That's it.
And that's it. You can get it.
Yeah, I see that book. Ain't that a nice picture of Pastor Tim? That's a nice picture.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And it just came out September 28th. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Oh wow. But make sure you guys go to Barnes and Noble and grab that book. Because I think it's gonna bless your heart. Because I'm gonna most definitely need to get a copy of this book.
It's been a blessing to me, and it, it's a very short book. It's not a long book, only about 150 pages. And I'm telling you, everything in that book I have actually lived. And when you know better, you do better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better, you do better.
Gotcha. So y'all get a good picture, good visual of this book, so you can know what you're looking for when it pops up. So you won't get accidentally getting nobody else's book. This is the book that you guys need to go grab. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. Good book.
Hey, Boss Lady, can I just give the names of the titles of the chapters?
Yes, absolutely.
So you'll know what you're getting. First chapter is Red Flags in Relationships. Unveiling the warning signs. I teach you what those warning signs are. Chapter 2, triggers. What's triggering you? Because what you're calling a red flag may not be a red flag. It may just be a trigger in you. Traumas, the residue of past wounds. Learning how to heal from the past wounds and relationships. Chapter number 4, identifying toxic relationships. Knowing what to look for to you to realize that you're in a toxic relationship. Chapter number 5, wholeness before getting into a relationship. How to get whole. Chapter number 6, self-care unveiled. The art of nurturing oneself. Chapter number 7, am I ready for a relationship? Chapter number 8, this is my favorite one. How to stop falling for the wrong person. Okay. Chapter number 9, the steps to breaking free from an abusive relationship. And finally, chapter number 10, you are now ready for a relationship. So, one of those chapters is going to bless your heart. I'm sure.
One of them.
One of them.
One of them chapters going to catch you where you at.
It's got to.
Oh my God. Misty said, I need this book immediately.
Immediately. Yes.
I know, Misty. I need this book. I need it immediately. I really do. Yeah, because I'm finding myself a little bit too much in this book and I'm not liking it.
That's how I had to get myself together, Boss Lady. I found myself and said, you know what? I don't like him.
I don't like it.
I don't like him.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna most definitely. We're gonna most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. It's all good. So yeah, so let's talk about the. Here we go.
Oh,
the hairs of harmony. I almost call it hairs. Hairs of harmony. You know that St. Louis accent thing be messing me up sometimes. Heirs of harmony. Let's talk about you guys for a second before we log off. What you guys got coming up? What's going on with y'all?
Oh my goodness, we have a brand new album out right now, Boss Lady. The name of the album is called Try Me. There's a song on there featuring the late great Joe Ligon.
Come on now.
Yeah. We recorded a song with him. Well, he recorded with us back in '95. So we just went back and got those masters and updated everything. and he's singing on that song with us. Songs like "Ride It Out" is on the new album. The single right now is "Jesus Went Out of His Way to Save Me." Great songs. I think that you'll enjoy the song that Brother Daryl murdered. "Moving by the Power" is on there. You know, so hey, download it, stream it. We would appreciate the support.
Man, I'm telling you, y'all be hitting hard.
Thank you. Old school for me all day long.
Old school. Man, I'm telling you. So, man, this has been a great time. This good Saturday morning, some great conversation, great dialogue.
It has been. And you know, we got to do this again. We got to do it again. I said, we have to do this again.
We most definitely will.
Yeah, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I need to scratch
Yes. Next time, you know what we need to do? We need to do a platform.
Okay.
And talk about relationships, because baby, it's so much misinformation out here about relationships and all these reels and all this stuff about relationships, do's and don'ts, and they be conflicted. Because I be like, what? Like, oh Lord. So I think we need some godly information, godly biblical information, teaching people how to properly date and triggers, and you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, besides just don't have sex before you get married, like it's got to be more than just that. It's got to be more than just keep your legs closed. It's got to be.
It's more.
Yes.
And I'll say this: in your dating process, you are doing just that. You are dating.
Yeah. Learn
how to take your time. Don't feel like you are the bad guy or bad woman when you decide that that person is not for you. Okay, stop ghosting people. That's the number one mistake you want to do. We just ghost people. We don't want to deal with him or her. Then we block them. No conversation. That is so childish.
It really is.
Sit me down and tell me. Sit me down and tell me. You know, I dated a lady here. And nothing was wrong. I thought everything was great. We had fun together, you know, but she sat me down one day and said, listen, you know, you're great, but you're not for me. Yeah. You understand? And then I appreciated that. It didn't break me down. And we're still friends today. And we talk about the dates that we go on with other people. You understand? Yeah. Take your time. Yeah. Be honest. Be transparent. Tell somebody, hey, thank you for your time, and I think we'll be better friends than we will be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, I was dating a guy. This was not too long ago, and you know what he told me?
What?
He was like, my nickname is Pookie. Like,
okay, what did he tell you, Pookie?
Yeah, he was like, Pookie, I love being with you, and he was older than me.
Okay,
so he's like mid-50s, late 50s, whatever. And you know what his problem was with me?
What?
He was like, I'm just not young. He was like, I'm just not young. And he was like, you want to be up? You want to be up all night and playing? And girls, ever since I met you, I'm tired. Yeah. And, you know, and his biggest thing was, I guess I had too much energy for him. And he was like, I'm tired, I'm sleeping. I just can't do it. And I guess I was just too much, you know, because I'm bubbly, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was just too much for him.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel when he said that?
I was like, I understood, because
you understood.
Yeah, I understood.
Did that make him a bad person?
Huh?
Did it make him a bad person?
No, it did not make him a bad person.
What if he just ghosted you and blocked you and didn't say nothing?
No, yeah, that would have made me mad, because then I would have wanted to know what was wrong with me. Like, well, what happened? Where you go? You know what I'm saying?
Why are we afraid to have real conversations and we're grown?
Immaturity. People don't like to face their issues, or I don't know.
You got to learn how to have those hard conversations. We are too, well, I ain't gonna say too old. We are too mature not to be real with people.
It's easy to ghost people when you meet them on social media. It's harder to meet them when you know them personally. You know, because we used to go over each other's house and hang out, go out to eat. I think it was just like, oh, this girl is just too amped up. You know, even though I'm mid-40s, like I really do have the energy of an early 20-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I still be goofy, I still crack jokes, I laugh a lot, and people be like, why does she play so much? Because I be like, because you old and you life done got to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I take stuff with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you enjoying life.
Yeah, I don't take everything seriously.
Right.
I don't. I be like, that's why you got wrinkles, because you be mad all the time. I tell people that. I be like, that's why you mad. I don't be mad about everything. But I think I had too much energy for it.
Yeah, and that was, I commend him for being straight up with you and saying that. I had boss lady. I had a 27-year-old try to holler at me. 27 years old, and boy, she was persistent. I said, "Look here, I got children older than you." I said, "Now it may be okay now that I'm 50. What time was I at that time? 52 at that time. You're 27, but when I get 77, what you gonna do? Up and leave me because I'm too old to move? You know, you gonna up and leave me when it's time for you to help me change my depends?
Oh God!
You know, you gonna bathe me? You gonna give me my medicine? No.
Yeah. Does she love you?
No.
Does she love you?
Yeah. She loved me. She loved me. Never mind. I'm a hush.
She love you, she will.
If she loves me, but the thing is, the generational gap was too great.
It's too great.
It's too great. Because the way I'm thinking about things, the way she thinks about things, oh no.
Yeah. Oh God, I just want to just stay on because it's so much conversation on.
What time is your appointment, girl?
It's to 3:30, but I still gotta go grab my hair. You know, I'm realistic. Like,
Lord have mercy.
It's okay. It's okay. And let me tell you something. I am at right. My niece just came in. Let me tell you, the crazy thing is at the age that I'm at, it's like the young guys, not Felicia. That's, you know who Felicia is.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Like, and I think Felicia, she can probably attest to what I'm about to say. And the women that's my age, like the weirdest thing is, it's like the young guys, which is weird to me, like they're in their 30s, like they always hitting on us women that's in their 40s, that's in our 40s. And we still have that motherly instinct type thing that's still weird to us because we have kids that's in their late and like in their 20s. So the age thing is kind of weird to us to a certain degree. But then a lot of the men that's our age are dating women, young women that's our children age. That's our daughter's age, if you get what I'm saying. But then when we try to date older men in their 50s or older, a lot of times, if you read between the lines, they have health problems.
Yeah.
Have health issues. But if you read between the lines, what I'm saying, yes. And we're like, we don't want no babies, but we want to stay in the mature line of older men, but they got issues.
Right.
You feel like, what do you do? Like, what do? You just, it's horrible. It's bad.
It's what does he do? You know, there's things that there's things that he can do to kind of help with that. But I understand what you're saying. And the reason why younger guys like older women is because you all are balanced. You know, you all are where you're at in life. You broke up, you froze. There you go. You know where you're at in life. You're not chasing Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Right.
You know, it's stability. Okay. You know, so a young man now would migrate towards you because you bring him that peace rather than Shaniqua that want to go clubbing every Friday and Saturday, and so a woman that he's got to chase down every weekend, wondering what she's doing, where you all are balanced. So that's why they do that. Young women that like the younger men, I'm gonna say this to you: when a woman's in her 40s, and if I'm wrong, hey, Johnny Valentine, the Mighty Clouds is on here. Bless you, brother. If I'm wrong, correct me, because I'm not a woman. You know, when a woman's in her 40s, she's 40s, some of the 50s, she's in her prime. Wrong? Yes or no? Am I wrong? I can't. Are you muted?
I'm listening.
We grown. Well,
Listening.
our prime might have been 20s and 30s. It depends on the individual. You
I wish
understand?
Amelia was on here. Oh my God, I wish Amelia was on here.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Yes.
But the thing is, it's just the wants and needs of an individual, what they're looking for. Me, I'm the type of person, I'm 54, but I have struggles with dating women older than I am. Not because they're not attractive and cute and all that stuff. There's this 61-year-old that's pursuing and wants to, but I'm not. I just want to be her friend. That's it. I don't want to get into anything else. Where women of a younger age is my preference. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Well, we got another question. Joshua Richardson says, I have a question. Why does girls always want to be so quick to get married and start a family right off the bed when I'm dating? Now, this is my biggest issue. I have Tim Woodson.
Why do girls want to get so quick? They want stability. A woman wants stability, a real woman. You understand? And how they identify that is with marriage. But the thing is, if you marry the wrong person, you're gonna have chaos. So both of you need to slow down and take your time. You will know if she's the right way. If you don't, if you've been with her, as Boss Lady said a few minutes ago, it's so true. If you have been with her for 90 days or more, and you know in your mind that she's not the one for you, or you don't have any inclinations or vision of seeing her as being your wife in the future, let that woman alone. Let her alone. If you know she want to be married and you don't, leave her alone and let her go and be happy with somebody else. That's the hardest thing for a man to do, because once we got her, we want to keep her, knowing good and well. I'm not saying this is you, Joshua. Don't take it personally. Knowing good and well that we don't have any intentions of making her your wife or changing her last name. And you know she wants marriage and you don't, sit her down, have a real conversation, keep the friendship, let her go on and pursue other opportunities. Hard to do.
Yeah, Misty said that's what we were taught also in the church. They frowned on courting, I guess. Courting. Yeah. You were supposed to get married. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, TJ. TJ said, yeah, let her alone.
Let her alone. Let her alone. And it's okay. Everybody ain't meant to be married. That's fine.
That's true.
That's fine. Paul, and he taught, it's okay. It's good for some of y'all to be married, but for me, it's best I stay single. Right. I'm on the move too much. This is what Paul said. I'm paraphrasing. Mm-hmm. You understand? So just because some people get married don't mean that you have to be married.
Yeah.
You got to want it.
Yeah. Yeah, but too many folks jump in bed. So he said, I'd rather you just go ahead and get married.
Is that a... I wish I put my church finger up and just tip out. I can't.
No, Tim.
No. That's what you said? You got another problem. You got another problem.
Hey, the jumping beds, you need to go ahead and get married. Just go ahead. And TJ, you know that's what it's. Oh, look at the devil. Now all of a sudden everybody freezing up.
I can still hear you, but we froze.
Just saying, if people just be real, if you can't keep it to yourself, you need to get married. Either that or get delivered, one of the two.
One of the two. One of the two.
I'm serious. People don't want to talk about deliverance, and people don't want to talk about the truth. It's either you need to get married or you need to get delivered. One of the two.
Right. Can you hear me, boss lady?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. It must be my end is tripping over here.
Yeah, man. And we wouldn't be having all these scandals out here if these folks go ahead and get delivered.
Get delivered. And we apologize for the screen freezing up, but I think it's on my end. But as long as y'all can hear me, get delivered. Get somewhere set down.
Get somewhere set down. Get some set down ministry. And I'm going to be honest with you. I set myself down for ministry because I knew that I needed some help in some areas in my life. And my pastor was really upset with me. And I understood I needed some help and some deliverance in my life in some areas. And I didn't want to bleed over the people. Can you see me?
I can see you. I can hear you too.
Okay, because you froze. I'm probably froze too. I didn't want to bleed over the people. And I just don't believe in standing over people, preaching, singing, doing all this other stuff. And I knew that I needed some deliverance in some areas of my life and just be a hypocrite.
Right.
Especially after my divorce, man. My divorce had did something to me. And I just, I don't want to keep talking about it or even mention it. But yeah, like I knew that I needed some help in my life or I needed some deliverance in my life concerning some things. And I just didn't want to bleed over the people. You know what I'm saying? So I said I had some sat down ministry.
Right.
And I think that if a lot of people, instead of just keep trying to keep going and just be real with themselves and, instead of just keep trying to keep going and stop trying to fake the phone, I think the church for real would be in a better position.
That is so true. That is so true.
And just be honest. Like, I need some help.
Be honest. You need that help. And you need to stop leading people on. And you don't have the intentions to settling down. If you want to date several people at one time, can you hear me, boss lady?
I hear you good.
If you want to date several people at one time, you make sure to tell that woman, you make sure to tell that man, I'm just dating to establish friendships, plural. And you be honest with them. And if they happen to call you on Friday night and you would Charlie on Friday night, you just with Charlie because you have been honest. You're not tipping and dipping. You're not, running behind their backs. Be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I think we just What Felicia say? Hello. Tell them you want a serial date. Oh Jesus.
And then people do that.
I don't think men can accept that. I don't think men can understand that a female is serial dating. I don't think they can accept it.
No, we don't accept that. We don't want to accept it.
I knew it.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I would rather a woman be straight up with me than to let me think that we are in some type of commitment and she's dating somebody else and then call me at 3-4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning talking about I fell asleep. No, you didn't fall asleep. You was with Johnny. Just say it. That's cool. That's cool. Just tell me. So let me make the choice on how I want to deal with you or if I want to deal with you. And that's vice versa for men too.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Be honest.
I feel like I won't serial date until you tell me we are exclusive.
Right.
I am. I'm not going to close myself off until you say it's just me and you.
Right.
Seriously, because these men, yeah, that's a whole nother line. Because
Right.
people want you to be committed to them, but they're not going to be committed to you. I'm not doing it. I've
Right.
done that in the past, and to me, it does not pan out. To me, it doesn't.
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't pan out. I don't know. Man, we've been on here forever.
Okay. We're gonna hang up.
It's good though. It's really good. I think that's why I said we're gonna have to do a part 2, Pastor.
I love to. I don't know. I got a smoke alarm or something
What
going on
you
in my
need
house.
for cooking? That's why you need a wife.
No, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. I don't do them cooking like that. I'm gonna see what's going on down here though. Something going on.
Ooh, you burnt up the house.
No, don't speak that.
Your screen is closed. Hold on, let me take you off. Let me put you back up and let me see.
Okay.
Your screen, yeah, your screen. Something going on with your screen.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
It's me.
Oh well, whatever. But Pastor Tim, I am so happy that we had this time together. This has been awesome.
It has been fun, and I thank you for having me. And hopefully, we said something that's going to help somebody. That's the goal.
Yeah, I pray. Listen, you guys, y'all make sure that you go get Pastor Tim Woodson new book. Now, make sure you guys get his new book. Oh, what in the world?
I don't know what's going on. Hold on a second.
He didn't log on. So, y'all make sure y'all go get Pastor Woodson his new book. Red Flags, Triggers, Traumas.
Get it.
Help book. Please go get that book because I'm going to, and I'm going to most definitely read it. And then also, yeah, I know Pastor Woodson got a group called Tim Woodson, and they have heirs. Good
Harmony.
Heirs and harmony. Y'all know this dialect I got from St. Louis, East St. Louis is horrible. So y'all pray for me. Y'all make sure that y'all look them up and follow them, and bring them to your city.
Please do.
Bring them to your city, boo.
We'll love to come.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, that was my mama. All right, y'all. Pastor Woodson, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this relationship dialogue and bring some other women and men, and we're gonna have like a men women platform and ask some questions. This is gonna be good.
Let's do it again. I'm excited about it. And again, thank you for your time, Boss Lady. I appreciate you.
Thank you, and find out what's on fire at your house.
Keep me in your prayers.
Yes. Okay. All right. Love you. Good Lord. Lord of mercy. Jesus. I hope everything all right. Okay. Yeah, that was so cool. That was cool. That was really cool. Oh Lord. Man, we're gonna have to most definitely. What's that? Lord, I got kicked all the way off. Guess the serial data comment was too much. Yes, Felicia. I don't know what happened, but that was good. We're gonna most definitely have to Zeus. The dog, y'all. I'm sorry. We're gonna most definitely have to have a men and women platform where we're gonna have to talk about some stuff because obviously, yeah, we got some issues. I know this is a Quartet corner, but yeah, we need to talk about some stuff because, baby, I know I be tripping. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord because, baby, my attitude sucks about dating because, baby, I didn't experience some stuff. I was dating a man for about 3-4 months and didn't even know this man had a whole wife. Yes, had a whole wife. Didn't even know it. Yeah, didn't even know it. I won't even say dating. We was talking. And that's another thing I had to learn. The difference between, yeah. So we wasn't like in a relationship, but we was talking. This man had a whole wife. I said, good God Almighty. So yeah, I feel some type of way about this dating thing. And y'all know who he is. But I told myself I wasn't gonna put him on blast. But baby, y'all just don't know how bad I be wanting to. Ooh, I be wanting to so bad. Ooh, I be wanting to. But how I'm made up, I'm a little old school. I didn't do it. But yeah. I didn't do it. So yeah, I think we need to do a platform like that. But this has been a great interview. And I'm gonna go get my hair done. So next time y'all see me, I'm gonna have it together. I'm gonna have my boss hat. In fact, I had supposed to have lady put down on her, but I never got it done. Man, listen, Felicia, the dating pool need to be drained because it got C diff and everything in it. The dating pool got C diff and salmonella and everything in it. It needs to be drained. Like it is trash. Trash. So yeah, it's horrible. But anyway, y'all, that's it. And I got some more lineups of some more guests that's coming up that you guys gonna really love. I think I got John McFadden coming up next week because you know the anniversary is coming up. Remember the Ecclesia coming up, Solar Creation anniversary is coming up. It's so much stuff coming up. I really cannot keep up with it. You know, also you guys go to GTAAwards.com. Don't forget to vote for your girl. I'm number 20 and 31. Make sure you vote for your girl. I'm telling you, because right now I'm looking real rough, baby. I'm looking real rough, but I couldn't miss today's interview. Only thing I could do was comb my hair, slick it back, and put some eyelashes on. That was the best y'all was gonna get out of me today. That's all y'all was gonna get out of me. That's it. But that's it, Felicia. So next time y'all see a picture on me on social media, baby, I'm gonna be whipping it. So yeah. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure y'all go on go Triangle Awards website and vote for your girl because I need to bring them trophies home. Thank you. God bless you. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.